Next on our list, we have the deadly sin of pride. Pride is the belief that you are in some way superior to those around you. This belief might be that you are inherently better than someone else, whether by birth circumstances or genetics, or it may be viewed that having a certain skill set that someone doesn't have makes you better than them as a person. Whenever these beliefs are challenged by suggesting you are inferior to someone else, or even just equal with everyone else, it can lead to you attacking a person to prove your superiority. For example, let's take the evil queen from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. One of the only main Disney characters who doesn't have an official given name, the evil queen is obsessed with her own beauty. So much so that she keeps a magic mirror with her, and she checks with it every day to compare her beauty against all others and have the mirror declare her as the fairest in the land. That is until her daughter-in-law, Snow White, becomes more beautiful than her. Furious that someone has taken from her the position she so greatly treasured, she tasks a huntsman with taking Snow White out into the woods to kill her. After the huntsman fails to do so, she goes after Snow White herself by disguising herself as an ugly hag and tricking her into eating a poisoned apple. When the dwarves who had come to care deeply for Snow White learn what has happened, they come after the evil queen, who eventually falls to her demise during the struggle. The evil queen was so obsessed with being the greatest in terms of beauty that she violently attacked the person who challenged her position, even though it wasn't done intentionally. The second example I'd like to use to illustrate the corruption of pride is Shan Yu, who is the villain from Mulan. Shan Yu leads the Han army against China for one reason. It's not to pillage their wealth, claim their land, or even get revenge. The only reason he does it, as given in the movie, is because the emperor built the Great Wall of China, and he took it as a challenge against him. He wanted to prove that he and his army were strong enough to take down the emperor despite the wall's hindrance. Once he gets all the way to the emperor, he's still not satisfied to simply take his life. Instead, he demands that the emperor bows to him. He wants his strength to be acknowledged and to be seen as superior to the emperor and his people. His only reason for taking so many lives was because he wanted to prove that he was better than everyone else. Herein lies the root cause of pride's destructive nature. Pride places oneself on a pedestal, which only becomes possible by tearing down everyone around you to ensure that no one threatens your position of power and recognition. Because the emphasis is on lifting yourself up, the most effective way to counter pride is with humility. Humility is the recognition that you are no better than anyone else. Even if you've accomplished more in your life than other people, or you have a greater skill level in an area than those around you, none of those things changes a person's intrinsic value. All people were made in the image of God, and each and every soul is equally priceless in His eyes. Pride drives a person to build themselves up and tear each other down. But humility helps us realize that each and every person has the same worth we do, and leads us to treat others with the same love and care that God has for us. This has been another Sermon in the Pocket. Remember to share this episode with others and send me your questions and comments on Facebook or by emailing me at sermoninthepocket@gmail.com. Thank you again for listening, and may God bless you.